welcome to the Warbear Podcast.
Yay!
For whatever day this is, you might be listening to it.
I'm calling it Tuesday.
Tuesday? Sure. Okay, it's a Tuesday.
It's not Tuesday.
It's totally.
He's lying to you.
I can see it on the YouTube thing that it's not Tuesday.
Don't trust the Jason.
Don't trust. Ladies.
Don't trust ladies. Don't
No,
trust
I'm
black
telling the
ladies.
ladies not to trust me.
Don't trust you around the ladies? Why?
I don't know.
Are you a lady killer?
Sure.
Like,
Never acquitted.
you got the whole, Jack the Ripper? Are you
Jack the
are you
Ripper.
Jason the Zipper?
Jason the Zipper.
Jason the Zipper.
Sure.
I like that one.
Okay.
Welcome to podcast time! Jason and Brent.
Brent just takes off.
That's okay.
So we're recording in
He's
Brent's
gonna grab my
house.
coffee on the way back. Ooh, Naruto! Ow, my finger!
Oh shit! Just throwing things across the room.
Ooh, young Naruto. Where'd you pick this up at?
Found it at a garage sale.
Mm.
I love those things.
Tab.
You can find so much cool stuff.
I found a couple of G.I. Joe figures too, but I found that Naruto and I'm like,
Yeah.
Dad will like this. This is...
Yeah. Those my other dudes.
That's pretty cool.
Bendable knees and everything?
I bet his waist.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You can do all kinds of karate.
Now I just need to get a few more. I can do the shadow clone technique.
Oh, the same one? Oh, what a ripoff on how to sell toys. I never thought about that.
That's ingenious.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? That's not a ripoff.
You have to buy multiple so you can make shadow clones.
The best part is, you can just go outside and break a few sticks in half, and then you have the substitution jutsu.
That's true too. Tad's played with toys before.
Well, we grew up in the 90s. Well, I grew up in the 90s. You grew up in the 80s.
I know we had a lot of toys in the 80s too.
You had the cool toys in the 80s.
I was still playing with toys in the 90s though.
You
So
still play with the toys in the 2017.
I do. Not as in detailed as I was a child, but I still do play.
I can't say the same thing. I just bought it. Well, I didn't buy it. My brother bought me the Dragon Zord from Power Rangers.
Oh.
It's a remote control one.
Oh.
With the remote control being the Dragon Flute. So
What would you...
I'm just sitting there going, do, 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 and then I shoot my girlfriend with it.
Did she even get it? She's kind of young.
She got it.
Okay, cool.
She found it super annoying though, because it was 2
Yeah.
hours later of do, 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 do. And then it also has the Power Ranger theme on it too. It's freaking sweet.
I'm just imagining it's like, I want sexy time, and you're just like, yeah, honey.
Hang on, I'm playing my dragon. My brother got one too, but apparently it was one that was like...
What would you prefer? Would you prefer the old toy? The actual Dragon Zord toy that could come apart and become the Mega...
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm just...
Like the old school one, even the old school
Mhm.
Power Rangers, we hit the belt buckle button and it would flip the heads around. You remember those?
Yeah.
Yeah, those things were sweet.
I didn't think they were sweet when
I
they
also
came out.
had, you remember those wrestling buddies?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're like big pillows.
Yeah, we used to have one of every Power Ranger of those. They were so sweet, and then we got headlights when I was 5, and they had to burn them.
Mm.
I was so sad. I've never been able to find them since. If I find them, I'm totally getting them.
With headlights.
With the headlights get their own pillows,
Yeah.
so I need to get copies of them.
Copies of them. And if you break sticks, you can have
If I break what?
Sticks, you can have the substitutions.
Completely different show.
Right.
Been,
I always thought the Power Rangers
I
toy...
remember the wrestlers. My brother had Ultimate Warrior,
sweet.
and I had Macho Man.
Yeah.
I always thought the Power Ranger toys, you guys kind of got ripped off on those because when I remember seeing them when they first came out, I thought they were really cheap.
Oh, they are, but they're so sweet.
Eh.
But no, okay, so, Imaginext was this little kid toy making company thing.
Uh-huh.
They have all the original Power Ranger stuff. They have the Megazord and the Power Chamber with a Zordon Alpha 5.
Right.
And they have Lord Zed and a Goldar, and they have another bigger Goldar. If you spend $300 on all this stuff, you can have the Dragon Zord, Megazord, Big Goldar, have a giant fight where all the little Power Rangers are trying to fight off Lord Zed because Lord Zed was a badass who fucked people up. And you have a power chamber to retreat to, and you can recreate the finale where you blow up the power chamber.
Zed was kind of a pussy. He had to like...
Eventually, because he got that freaking like love spell thing on him from Rita.
Well, even though when that got broke off, he had to like haul ass because the Machine Empire came in there.
Yeah! It's a giant empire of robots who just keep rebuilding themselves. They just had a huge fight and were like completely weakened from the Power Rangers.
No, they weren't. They defeated the Power Rangers.
Yeah, but they used like a lot of their stuff beating the Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they use a lot of resources. When you use a lot of resources, you run out of resources.
I understand that, but that doesn't... He's not a badass, then.
No, he was a badass.
I don't know.
He fucked up a lot of people.
He ran away in a Winnebago. Awesome. He's a pussy.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh.
Naruto kicked to the face.
Good job, Naruto.
So
no, I noticed some of those toys they had from the first movie, the whole ooze guy, I can't think of his name. Ivan Ooze. And his Megazords.
Oh yeah, like the little beetle thing and the praying mantis looking thing. That thing actually scared me, but I have like a phobia of praying manti.
And so CGI fake though.
Oh, it was. But I was also 5.
When the first Power Rangers movie came out?
Was it 97, 98?
Yeah.
So it was like 7 or 8, but still. Like,
no, it feels like it was later. Nah, no way.
It wasn't. It was
97?
In the 90s, early.
It wasn't early 90s, but it was before 2000.
Yeah, it was before 2000.
Oh, just Google it real quick. You guys talk amongst yourselves about all ones.
Well, I was going to say, how was everybody's week?
Alright.
Or month, I should say.
It was good. We had to go up to Fort Dodge, Iowa, and got to rent a car.
Such a long drive.
And we got upgraded to a 2017 Ford Mustang.
Yeah, you freaked me out. You freaked me out. Cause I think I was like walking to my car, walking from my car, and this car across the street is just honking at me. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And Bree's like, do you know them? And they're waving. I'm like, I don't know. And they pull off, and I see Brett's haircut. I'm like, oh, it's just Brett. When the fuck did you get that? Like, I didn't know you buy a new car. What did you get Fort Dodge for?
I just had some people who had to go up there and visit.
Visiting people in Fort Dodge. Alright.
But I enjoyed the car. That was fun as hell. Taking top down, didn't drive around. Convertible.
Oh, it was a convertible?
1995. So I wasn't 5 years old. I was actually right, and I took a guess on that one.
I thought that came out later.
Maybe it's just because you, like, memories just kind of fold together.
I don't... 95 makes sense, given what I remember going on at that time, but...
I figured it's fuck things. I thought I was still in middle school, like 7th, 8th grade when that came out.
It was probably because I watched it on VHS more than went to the theater. And VHS used to take like forever to come out,
like
so
a year and a half.
Yeah.
As opposed to like DVD, like 2
That's
months
probably,
after the movie hits theaters, it's on Netflix.
Yeah, that's probably why I remember it later than it was. But.
See, it was towards the end of it coming out. I remember my sister taking me and a friend. We went to like that 3-movie special at the drive-in.
Oh yeah, I remember going to those.
I thought that was a shit movie.
Power Rangers?
Yeah.
I loved it when I was 5.
Yeah.
I still like it now for nostalgia. I'm aware it was a bad movie.
I only like it for that fucking one chick who's incredibly hot.
The warrior and the Leia bikini thing?
Fuck yeah.
She turned into an owl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was fucking hot, dude.
She's pretty good.
I completely forgot about her. So.
How can you forget about her?
She even had the Australian accent, man.
I'm a frog.
Yeah.
But then, you know, she came in the
fucking Ichigo got kissed by a fucking hot ass fucking owl chick.
For being a frog.
Mm-hmm.
You know they say with frogs in long tongues.
Go Ichigo. Wow.
Yeah, buddy.
That air conditioning just kicked in. Sorry, folks. That's Brent's air conditioner. We're at Brent's house.
Everybody
wanted to come here because my house is too hot. But Brent's got high ceilings and there's a lot of echo in here, so we can't help that. Sorry.
Yeah, but it's better than mine where it's not all hard surfaces.
Yeah, there's a lot of echo in yours.
And
I don't know. It's
closed off, whereas like I have like a giant opening, hardwood floor. He at least has carpet to absorb some of it.
Some of it. I don't know. It sounds about the same, honestly, in my headset right now, but
it might sound different later.
It might sound different on the editing. I'll try to clean it up. It's not a big deal. No one's listening to these things anyway. So.
That's part of it. I should have done something more for on the ceiling to make it more...
Oh, you said something about putting a drop ceiling in a long time ago, but...
You're true. Morning.
There's a lot of things going on right now. So, I'm almost positive that this is just going to turn into the Spider-Man podcast, so I guess we can talk about Spider-Man Homecoming. We can even talk about spoilers, because it's been out...
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah, Ryan went and watched that, and you were talking about it, and I didn't really think about it when we were watching the movie. I was really into it, but when I went back and watched some of the fight scenes, a lot of the fight scenes were a lot lackluster compared to some of the other Spider-Man.
What do you expect, though? He's just a kid. This is his first, big outing.
No, the first big outing was in Civil War, and that was awesome.
Yeah, but he had other people to fall back on, he wasn't just fighting by himself in a non...
The thing you also got to look at, when he's fighting the Avengers, they are trained fighters.
That's true, too.
So it's got to be a more interactive fight. Whereas he's fighting thugs and a guy in a...
And, I think the main fight he's talking about is the fight with the Vulture. When he's fighting Hawkeye and the Winter Soldier, he had a Tony Stark start.
Falcon.
What did I say?
Hawkeye?
Oh, I meant Falcon.
Hawkeye was...
They're both birds.
...was pulling his punches against Black Widow.
Yeah. He had a Tony Stark suit on, which was probably helping him a little bit.
Instant kill mode.
What?
No!
When he's fighting Vulture, he's just wearing a hoodie and some sweatpants. So, yeah. Probably not the best fighting outfit.
Just overall, a lot of the fight scenes, but then again, I kind of get I do get the tone they were going for, he's not...
He's not Spider-Man that's cut, framed, a year later, in the very first movie, where all you see him really do is make the suit, and then they just kind of flash forward.
He's been Spider-Man for 8 months?
Yeah.
That's what I figured they were more going for.
And the fact that he has no actual training in combat?
No.
Yet.
Just learning.
Yet. Although if he does team up with Captain, and they start, really training him, oh my god, he's going to be a badass.
I think Captain's going to die.
I know.
So, he's not going to be able to train with him.
He could, because, get down.
What do you mean?
He could. So, at the beginning of Infinity Wars, I don't think Captain's going to die, right away, right? So, beginning of Infinity Wars, Spider-Man is kind of still with Team Tony, and then they both see the threat coming, and then both teams team up right together. So then you have Spider-Man getting trained with Black Widow, Hawkeye, Cap America, Winter Soldier, Black Panther, all these people. He's gonna up his game tenfold, and it's gonna be sweet.
I don't think that's
then you can have an awesome fight between Spider-Man and Thanos.
Wow, this is going to get deep, because I think this is going to get into Infinity War theories here.
How sweet would that be, though? Spider-Man versus Thanos?
What did you think of Spider-Man? I'll get into it. Just hold on a second.
I really liked it. I mean, I thought doing Vulture was cool, that they didn't go with the same old villain. They found a new villain that wasn't
To be fair, they did that with the Amazing Spider-Man. They had different villains.
Vulture's been on the roster for a while now, though, too. So
they wanted that one for the Spider-Man 3.
No, Sandman was on the roster too, and then it was gonna be.
Yeah, but it wasn't gonna be Venom. It was supposed to be Vulture.
No, Venom was shoot in, but on the.
Yeah, because the Oh my god.
The fan studio wanted.
Studio, thank you.
Yeah, studio wanted.
Studio wanted them in there.
But we're still on, for some reason, I don't know why that is, maybe it's just a cliff note from the Sam Raimi verse, but we're still on the roster of villains from the Sam Raimi his last Planet 2 movies, which was the Lizard and Electro and the Vulture. We're supposed to be in the last movie together, teaming up. But they dropped that and they put Green Goblin in. But now they did the Vulture and the new Homecoming. So now we're off the list. I don't know why they were still going off of it, but Vulture's been on the plan. Sam Raimi wanted to end the fifth movie with the Vulture. So he was always concept drawn and everything. So
yeah, well, you got the tease for that at the end of the end of Amazing Spider-Man 2, because you also saw like the symbiote in there.
Yeah.
You saw the Scorpion suit and the Rhino suit and the Vulture suit, Doc Ock's arms. So like they were teasing a very large, expansive universe, and then the movie ended up really sucking because it was just bloated to all hell.
Yeah, I didn't know where it wanted to go.
The action scenes are kind of boring.
Yeah.
I did not like that movie at all.
No.
Like, I'm trying to find good things about it. I think I like Jamie
I
Foxx
actually liked the first one a little bit more than the second one. The only thing I liked about the second one, Amazing Spider-Man, though, was I liked the suit. The suit looked awesome.
I liked the suit in the first one, though, too.
Yeah, but that was like...
And he's actually making the webs and...
That was cool.
It was a good story.
No, I like...
chemistry between him and...
I actually liked the first movie more than I did the second one.
The first one. I didn't really care for the second
Other than
one at all.
It just felt a little bloated, didn't it?
It just...
The end scene, still in the first one, is ridiculous.
With the beam going into the top?
Well, the crane operators.
Oh, let's help him out.
Let's help him out.
He doesn't need to do that. He's got buildings. You're not actually...
You're not helping.
It's a nice...
gesture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Showing that we got your back, Spider-Man. Just like in the first one, it was like, you mess with one of us, you mess with all of us.
Well, I think Sam Raimi did that because...
9/11.
9/11. Yeah. 9/11 changed a lot of shit in film.
Yeah, but they cut that scene with the World Trade Center.
Yeah. But, yeah, that was the only thing I liked about the second movie was really just the costume. I thought it was the best looking Spider-Man costume.
Yeah.
So far. I think I kind of like it a little bit better than the Homecoming one. But I do like the Homecoming one a lot. It's a little techie.
Well, built by Tony Stark.
Yeah, I know. I get that, but...
And I think that was more the point of what they were going for, was the whole tech side, because it was built by Tony Stark.
Training wheels.
Yeah.
Training wheels.
Well, I could have...
That was hilarious.
I love that robot.
Everybody started laughing.
I love that robot voice in that thing. It was hilarious.
That was,
That only been 35 minutes. What?
That was, the chick from the Labyrinth.
Connelly. Jennifer Connelly?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I cannot say the name. Jennifer Connelly.
Yes.
Yes.
That was her. She's also married to the actor who plays the Vision in real life, who was Jarvis.
Paul Bettany?
Yeah.
Sweet. That guy's so good.
Yeah.
Like, he's so underutilized.
But, I mean, do you get the joke? Husband and wife have both been AI programs for a Tony Stark suit.
No, that's really a joke. More of just a, ain't that interesting?
I think it was kind of most sweet.
They hired her just because this would be funny for the one guy who gets it. I highly doubt that.
Yeah, I think it is.
They probably hired her because of her credentials.
No, I think they're like, we need a female. And
they auditioned her, and they were like, hey, she fits the role. It just happens to be a fun fact.
Oh, you think someone was like, oh, hey.
Like there was someone in the studio, like some low grade guy, like, hey guys, we should hire her.
I think they.
Well, I don't know. It's either her or Charlize Theron. You know, she's doing some pretty cool stuff now. Like, but you don't get the connection here. There's this one guy in Missouri. I was totally gonna get it.
I'm not the only guy who got it.
I find it so hilarious. And the two friends he did a podcast with are gonna be sitting there staring at him like, not that funny.
No. I think she got hired just on that thing alone.
Okay. What?
I think she got hired just for that fact alone. I mean, she's talented, but
I highly doubt she got hired just for the fact that she's married to Paul Bettany.
I think that they think that is.
That's not how it works.
I don't think that's the only reason she got hired.
That's what you just said.
No, I don't mean like she's talented. I said that she's talented.
Yeah, but you said the reason she got hired.
Oh, yeah, I think that's mostly the reason.
I highly doubt that.
I think he put in a good word and it's like, hey.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
There's probably people vouching for him, maybe.
Her.
But for the people vouching for you, you have people in there. If you know people on them, you have a leg up. But it doesn't guarantee you're gonna get it.
No, I'm not saying that. But
like you still have to audition for it.
But
that's not how Hollywood. Like, oh well, she's married to this guy. Might as well give her this role. Like, no, you suck at it, and you're married to this person. Like, hey, you do it anyway. And like, no. Fuck that.
Well, yeah, granted, that's true too. But she's already
that
like.
chick who played Lucy.
I don't know why you're so.
She's already Black Widow.
You're so against the fact that she just got hired.
I am against the fact she got hired for that reason alone.
I don't think that was the only reason.
I think she got hired because she was qualified to do it, and that's just a happy fact. Coincidence that goes along with it, and had no real bearing on her getting that role.
No.
Fine, we'll agree to disagree, because you're not changing my mind, I'm not changing your mind. We're going to sit here all day and have the same argument.
I'm not arguing with you.
Yes, you are.
I'm not really.
We are having a lively debate,
and
we are both on very opposite ends of the spectrum, and we're not budging. We are like the Senate right now.
I think it's really funny that you're just like, no, she is a talented, wonderful person.
I didn't say that.
Well, you're making it sound like that. Like,
no, I am stating a fact that when you get hired as an actor, you do it because you're qualified for the role, not because you take dick from Vision. And your stance is, no, she takes the V, so she gets the part.
She takes the V or the D?
The V from the
Vision. Oh, you're trying to make a Vision joke. Oh,
yeah.
But it sounds like a vagina joke.
Did you see it?
No, because it's all transparent.
Matter shifting.
Matter shifting. No, I think that helped.
What do you think it'd be like to fuck Vision?
Ask Scarlet Witch.
I might. See, like if it's too hard, she just like loosen the density of it.
Or she just asks him.
I don't think so.
Because I think he makes that.
Yeah, but then she can control the gem.
Kind of. I don't know. They didn't establish that. Are we going off comic book rules or the?
We're going off just the film.
The film rules. They're not even a couple.
I don't know. Yeah, that pretty cool sweater.
He just kind of likes her.
I felt like he was a robotic Mr. Rogers.
Yes.
I feel comfortable in his neighborhood.
Do you like Homecoming?
I did like Homecoming.
Okay.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. Tom Holland, I think, is probably my favorite Spider-Man right now.
Yeah, he's really good.
Like,
he's probably the best.
Yeah, I like Tobey Maguire. Just because, like, I'm naturally awkward, and I just got that naturally awkward sense from him. And
Did you?
I think he was an okay Spider-Man. I didn't like Andrew Garfield, like, in retrospect. Like, at the time, during Amazing Spider-Man 1, I enjoyed Andrew Garfield. I'm like, oh, it's refreshing. He's actually quippy and...
He could have been quippier.
Yeah, but then, like, I don't know. Like, after seeing Tom Holland, like, he is Spider-Man, like, to me. Like, Andrew Garfield just kind of seemed like an asshole. Like, he was trying to be too angsty for his own good.
Yeah. I thought, if anything, you could give him credit for is he had really good chemistry with his then girlfriend Emma Stone.
Gwen Stacy.
I don't know if they're still a couple.
Yeah, I think it was a snap decision to kill her off, though.
Whoa.
You and the bad puns.
You're just all over it today.
I apologize, I'm not sorry.
Yeah. People are going to accuse us of being scripted.
What?
Yeah.
What about any of this is scripted?
No, I'm just saying, like, you're just coming up with them too quick.
Yeah.
Like, too many in a row. Like,
maybe it's because, like, I texted Brett earlier, like, what are we talking about today? He's like, we should talk about Spider-Man. And I was like, ooh, I got this. That's that. We edited it. For transparency, I did text him, and he did say that, but I didn't think of puns. I'm just thinking
who cares? No one cares if you're transparent there.
I don't know. Media cares for transparency.
For
transparency, here's all my emails. I'm sorry. I'm done with this. I'm done. I'm good. I did like about Homecoming that they didn't do another origin story.
Yeah.
Like that was like they I don't feel like they're trying to hold our hands and treat us like we're stupid. Like we are aware of Spider-Man. We know how Spider-Man became Spider-Man. Mm-hmm. We're good. Let's watch the Spider-Man movie.
Right.
And they didn't waste 45 minutes of our time telling us how
they
this
talked
Spider-Man.
about it though.
Yeah, but it was like this will happen. Okay, moving on.
They didn't really. They didn't even really do that. Yeah.
It was like a sentence like, "What happened? I got bit by a spider. What happened to the spider? It died."
Yeah.
Now what? Now
his friend was like, "Dude, I could really use some spider powers, man. How'd that happen?"
He's like, "This is what happened."
He's like, "Spider's dead, Ned." Shit.
See, I like that.
I wonder if they're going to do the Silk, though.
The Silk Spectre?
No, not Silk Spectre, just Silk.
I don't
know what it is. Okay, well,
so
there was another...
Here.
In the comic books, there was another person who got bit by the same spider on the same day. Another classmate, this girl named Silk. Oh, but she got... Instead of what happened to Peter, where he just was like, fucked off, she instantly got kidnapped by the company and put into like a holding cell. And she had sort of different spider powers than Peter.
Did she grow fangs? And
no, she didn't grow.
She could do like webs out of her finger, like a silk web.
Yeah.
And she could use them like claws and stuff like that.
That's kind of creepy. Like,
and she,
you just like go like touch somebody and you just like leave strings.
Yeah.
Like, what's that? I was just really happy to see you.
The funny thing about that series was
oh, it's all over my face.
As soon as like Peter found out about her, they were like chemically linked to fuck. They wanted to like just bang all the time. Cool. But he was in a relationship and he's like, I shouldn't do this, but my body's like, I want to hit that. And she's like, I know, I feel the same way. I want to bang. They weren't even attracted to each other. They didn't even know each other. They just like something about the spider powers. Yeah.
The hormones over.
Yeah. We got to make spider babies now.
Do you think they're going to do the thing where they turn him into an actual spider?
No. I don't even think they're going to. They're probably not even going to do the symbiote thing, which is really sad.
Then he can give birth to himself.
That's the one thing I really wanted to see. I really, really want to see him do a good Venom story.
Well, you're getting a Venom movie.
Sony's doing Venom, but Spider-Man.
It has no connection to Spider-Man, but they are doing the same character.
You'd figure at this point, though, Sony would just kind of like link everything up with them because it's doing so well for Spider-Man. They don't have to do any of the work, and they're still getting paid, yo.
I would just honestly, I would like them to do.
Sure, look, it's empty, buddy.
The symbiote.
It's empty. There's nothing in there.
I would like them to see they do the symbiote movie, but they're not going to. They're totally not going to do it.
I guess I really wanted to see a good like Spider-Man Venom.
You know what?
You are going to get a Venom movie.
I think Venom's overrated. I want Carnage.
Well, Carnage is going to be in the Venom movie.
Is he?
Yeah.
I haven't actually heard. I've kind of been under the radar on a lot of things, but that's because like I'm just living life and enjoying it.
Carnage, I never was a big fan of Carnage.
Carnage was sadistic, dude. So sweet.
I like.
What was the? There was Carnage, Venom. Wasn't there like another one?
There was several.
There
was a whole team at one point.
Was there? I don't know. Like, yeah. Like Venom was like a good guy for a while, but he was like.
Yeah, he was. There's a whole myriad of bullshit that happened with that I'm not going to get into. But
so the next one, do you think they're going to bring out Doc Ock, or are they going to do a?
Oh, I hope so. I'd really like to see Doc Ock.
I heard there was rumors they're getting that Mysterio.
Really?
Yeah.
I never liked him in the comic books, so.
The power of illusions.
It wasn't even the power of illusions. It was fucking the same characters as Scarecrow. He just used gas.
It's been trickery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd never.
Well, he had a cool like disco ball head thing going on.
Yeah, look at Tom.
I remember watching the Spider-Man cartoon and sitting on there and never realizing why people were afraid of him. Like, oh no, I can see my face in his face.
He would gas the fuck out of him.
Yeah, but I mean, just looking at him, like, you look ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, at least, like, the Scorpion, he got a giant, like, tail thing. Doc Ock got, like, metal arms.
Yeah, but you would say the same thing about the fucking Scarecrow. He was just a dude wearing a Scarecrow outfit.
Very different. Scarecrows are meant to be scary, and depending on what Scarecrow outfit we're going off of, dude got... The dude can be... If you're, like, it's dark, and that thing's coming out, I'm like, oh, that's... Okay, no, going the other way. If some dude comes walking around in green spandex, a giant cape, and a fucking disco ball over her head, I'm like, alright, buddy.
Cat's gonna fall down laughing.
Give me your money. I'm like, play me a song.
Okay, the thing you're getting at
jukebox
is you don't understand.
I don't
understand. The Scarecrow, they've made him to look scarier now, but back when he was first introduced, the motherfucker looked just like the Scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz. Just like in the Batman animated series.
Did he just want to have a brain?
Huh? Yeah.
What if the Scarecrow was the Scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz, and he got a brain, and he learned how to make a toxin to take over Oz, and we're just living in that reality that he conquered. And he became a new wizard.
That would be some copyright infringements. Like
Infringements?
Infringements.
It's a good thing we don't actually talk on these things. We just make random words.
The thing, like...
Nothing we say actually makes sense.
No. He's not scary. Like, they made him look scary since then. I'll give you that.
Dude, the one in the animated series freaked me out.
The first one?
Scarecrow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one with the orange suit?
Yeah.
How is that scary?
Because I was a kid.
Well, I'm saying now as an adult.
I said he scared me, not I'm scared now. He scared me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, I'm referencing things from when I was a kid, and then I said I was scared.
But I'm saying Mysterio...
It's past tense.
Mysterio and Scarecrow are basically the same character.
Yeah.
They would gas the fuck out of you, and you would see scary shit with both of them.
Right.
That's why.
But they're different people. You know what I'm saying? Like, without the gas, I'd be more afraid of the Scarecrow than Disco Head.
Fishbowl head. That's what they always called it. Fishbowl head.
Would you agree with me on that statement? If you're walking out of the way and you see the Scarecrow at one end and you see Mysterio on the other,
I'm laughing my ass off on both of them.
Fine, and then they team up and you like become...
They're both skinny fucks. What are you talking about?
Scarecrow, I think there's only one version I thought that he like really had any scare to him, but my God, he always carried around that big like death scythe.
He didn't always carry that motherfucker around.
Oh, I don't know, that'd be freaky. The ones in the video games are pretty creepy too, though.
He was pretty sick in that, but most of them, no. I never got the whole Scarecrow, but I never got that Mysterio or whatever his name, Mysterio or whatever.
Mysterio?
I don't know.
That guy.
The dude that made Wolverine kill the X-Men.
I did not like him. I just never understood the whole wow about him.
There was no wow. He just gassed the fuck out of you until you got scared.
So since they have... The Kingpin was in the Daredevil series, I know.
Yeah.
And this is all one big connecting universe. And you have
sort of.
It's all in the same universe. You just have the cinematic universe and you have the television-ish universe, but it's all in the same thing. Like,
I've heard...
Like Shields, like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., it's all one big Marvel universe. You're just seeing it from different points of view. And you got Kingpin down here and you got Spider-Man villains up here. Eventually, are they going to be able to pull the Kingpin up and make a Sinister Six movie?
No.
Why?
Because, from what I understand, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is definitely connected to the Marvel universe, like a strong thread, if you will. Yeah. But the Netflix series, very loose. It's like, maybe it's the same universe. They mention stuff that happens in the same universe, but I've heard that they're not going to do any of the Netflix stuff in the Marvel movies.
You got the Defenders coming out.
And especially with Kingpin and Spider-Man, probably not going to happen because that's two different studios.
They could still link up down the road.
If they linked up, it'd have to be like in a Marvel.
We just do one giant, like, cataclysmic event where everyone has joined together to defeat an enemy. I don't know.
I don't even think...
There's infinite possibilities.
There is, but I don't think they're going to show up in Infinite War at all. If they do, that's awesome.
Right.
I'd like to be proven wrong on that one, but I don't think... I don't have my...
the stuff for the Inhumans, you talking about that, and I keep hearing about that on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Motherfucker, I heard that Thanos blows up the fucking moon in the Infinity War. Like, when you see him throw the punch... Oh, you guys didn't see the trailer, did you?
No.
Oh, I saw the trailer for Infinity War.
When did it drop? San Diego?
I saw it on somebody. It was just for the fans at San Diego Comic-Con, but they recorded it on their phone and put it on the internet.
Bastards.
Yeah. And they kept taking that motherfucker down, like...
Left and right.
Left and right. Like, I saw it, and then it was taken down, and I saw it, somebody else recorded theirs, and someone took it down. But I saw it. And, like,
no fear.
at the last...
Like, what did you go do?
There's a scene in the trailer, like, towards the end where Thanos, like, throws a punch, and, like, meteors start flying down, and someone told me that was the moon.
That'd be kind of cool.
So, if the Inhumans do exist in that universe, they're fucked. Because they got the moon base.
No, not on this. Not in this. They're
on the show.
Yeah,
they do. I watched the trailer for it. Yeah, they do. They have the moon base. On the NBC show, the Inhumans.
Maybe they relocate.
They might.
I haven't seen the show.
I mean, that make sense because their home got destroyed.
The Avengers moved from Avengers Tower to that nice little company farm up.
Yeah, I know. I'm not denying that they might move.
Because the Vulture tried to steal their airplane. You know, that movie we were talking about earlier.
Who? Oh, the Vulture. Well, he did steal their airplane.
Yeah, but they crashed it. Well, Spider-Man crashed it.
Spider-Man. Well, Vulture crashed it.
They both crashed. It was a team effort.
It was.
They worked together to not entirely die.
I don't think that was... I think that was just the last of the stuff. It wasn't all the stuff.
Maybe. There was still a lot of stuff. I mean,
there was a lot of stuff.
Yeah, Thor's magical thing.
His magical belt.
Yeah. What's that? I know there's an Easter egg for something there. I have no idea what you're talking
about. It's a belt that increases his power.
Cool. You saw the new trailer for Thor Ragnarok, right?
Right.
Yeah. That looks sweet.
I think he is...
But it's kind of... I was expecting a normal length movie, but they're saying it's supposed to be the shortest one they're going to do.
If it's streamlined, I'm okay with that. Because Thor, the last two, is felt long and drawn out.
I think... Oh, go ahead.
I was just saying, like the last two Thor movies, I can watch them, but they're by far the weakest of the MCU, and they just felt long and drawn out, and I just could... It needs to be shortened on some things. Or if this one is short and it's just streamlined, I'm okay with that.
I think the reason why you haven't seen the Infinity War trailer and why they haven't dropped it yet, I think because it spoils the ending of Thor Ragnarok, and that's the reason why they haven't released it yet. They only teased it at the Comic-Con for the fans who were there, and they weren't supposed to show it online, even though they should have expected that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, in the opening of that trailer, I'm like, oh, I see how Thor Ragnarok's going to end. 100%.
Oh, no, I definitely don't want to watch that trailer because I want to see how it ends.
Yeah, no, I won't spoil it for you, too. I only have theories, though. I don't really actually know how it's going to end, but I'm like, oh, yeah, that's definitely, oh, shit. And then I think, if anything, at the end of Thor Ragnarok, they might show at the end credit scene, they might show the Infinite War trailer at the end of that movie, which would make the most sense.
I'd be okay with that.
But yeah, some shit's gonna go.
Ragnarok comes out.
I forgot that.
End of this year, towards the end of this year, right?
No, I think it's end of the summer.
It comes
like
no. It comes out when we're going to BrassCon.
Ooh, does it?
Yeah, same weekend. And I was like, oh shit. How are we going to float that one? Do we go see Thor? Because if we don't, we know that people at the con the next day is going to be talking about Thor Ragnarok. It's going to spoil it.
Does anything happen that Friday? And we just go to like a midnight showing?
Oh fuck, we can go.
Well, Thursday there's not a whole lot usually going on. We're going to be up there anyway, and it's usually a midnight showing on Thursday.
Well, we have
lately for like big releases like that, they've been doing like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so we can go like a day show on a Thursday.
We're in luck because we actually have the room a day before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can go up and see it, and we're not far from a multiple of theaters.
Yeah. So yeah, we get that plan. Yeah, it comes out that same weekend though. We'll be at NebraskaCon when Thor Ragnarok comes out.
So we'll definitely have to budget to go see that.
Yep. Well, it's just got to happen. I mean,
it's gotta happen.
Although like we got walking in Nebraska with the fingers and you're going la 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 la. Hey Frank, la 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 la.
And someone's like, Dad.
La 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 la.
Dad's gonna be no, shut up, la, run away.
Just want to know if you want to do some.
Oh yeah, I forgot walking in this. I actually had a little bit more knowledge than you guys might have. I didn't even realize that I saw the Infinite War trailer.
No, I'm kind of.
What's your theories on what's going to happen? Because you said before you must have some theories on Infinite War.
I didn't say about giving out theories. You said something about me giving out theories because we were
I was.
And I was like, oh, it'd be sweet if like Spider-Man has to like fight off Thanos for everyone else to escape. And have, like,
he might.
Kind of like, do you remember, what was it, the Phoenix Force saga thing or whatever, where like Cyclops and all them like get the power of the Phoenix and they kill like Professor X, and Spider-Man's with like the other mutant Avengers, and like he's holding off, who is it, Colossus and somebody else, where everyone else can escape.
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of hope something like that happens.
Something like
that. Just because
I
want to see that scene where it's like you can just feel the emotion dripping, like. I don't want any words. I just want, like, soft music with everyone fleeing, and you got Spider-Man just fucking going to town on Thanos, and you just see him getting fucked
I
up,
took that
and he
a step.
keeps getting up.
I was hoping for the step further that you would see kind of, like an old school throwback of seeing, like, Spider-Man, Luke Cage, Iron Fist,
I don't think
Jessica
so.
Jones, just out there, like, staying some off while the others, and then they all.
I don't even think they were in the filming. I don't think they're on the set.
Daredevil and those. I just thought that would be cool to see, like, them just do like a stay off for a few minutes while everybody else gets the hell out.
Just a quick pan.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if it's just Thanos coming down, and you have just like one person sacrificing himself, it means a lot more than that one guy is sacrificing himself for the many to regroup.
Wow.
You know, but more like it's really Cap, and that's how Cap dies.
Did you not see the Don Cheadle, Mark Ruffalo interview?
No.
Oh, wow. Where Mark Ruffalo fucked up and asked them to, like, cut what he just said.
They didn't cut it, did they?
No. They didn't cut it. Like, and Mark Ruffalo looks completely disheveled. Like, his hands are in his head, and he's like, oh, fuck.
What?
Because they were sitting there talking, and they were starting to, like, pick those two about Infinite War, right? Because they're both filming it right now, and Don Cheadle's like, we can't talk about anything about that. And Mark's like, well, we might be able to talk about some of it, right? And Don's like, I wouldn't, man. I wouldn't say anything. And they're like, does anybody die? And he's like, everybody dies. And Don Cheadle's like, oh. And Mark's like, what? You don't think I should say that? And he's like, I think that's way too much. And he goes, can we cut that back? And the studio's like, nope. And Mark's like, nope. Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
So good he all that.
Oh, he looks like he's like, I just fucked up bad. So everybody's like screaming about that, like, does everybody die?
I'm betting a lot of them because it's like Robert Downey Jr. is one of the last performances. Chris Evans is getting up there on his contract.
Yeah. Well, I
don't know how many Chris Evans has left, or Chris Hemsworth, I mean.
Just because it's the last of their contract doesn't mean it can't be renewed. I mean, a lot of people are like...
but there's always that speculation that when their contracts are running out, because Robert Downey Jr. said numerous times that he kind of wants to get away from doing this.
Did you see the... I know you didn't want to see the trailer, but the poster's been released.
Infinity War?
Yeah.
No.
You haven't seen the poster yet?
I've kind of just been doing realistically, I've been doing my job, hanging out with my family, and then playing Magic. Like I really haven't done much. If I do anything remotely like this, it's because I'm hanging out with you guys.
Yeah, I mean like no internet like browsing.
No, I really don't. Like I don't have the time more often than not.
I thought you would be very interested. Chris Evans has like sporting like a massive beard.
Sweet.
And Black Widow for some reason has gray hair.
Maybe it's a disguise, or she's really stressed out.
I don't know.
I don't know. I think it'll be. That's one I think it's going to be the big release, and I think everybody. I want to see that, but I think opening night that is just going to be a ridiculous pile up.
To answer your question, there was in the comic books at least. I was reminded about this from another podcast I was watching recently, and I remember from the comic books when the Infinite War happened, Spider-Man straight up fucking punched Thanos in the face, and he carried that as a badge of honor throughout the rest of his fucking life, and would bring it up annoyingly. Like he even was talking to Mary Jane because some guy pulled a gun on him, and he used Spider Sense, and he like fucking knocked the gun out of his hand and shit. And he got back to the apartment. It was just one of those things where he was just like, "Can you believe this dude fucking pulled a gun on me? I punched Thanos in the face." And Mary Jane's like, "I don't know who the fuck you're talking about. I don't know who Thanos is." And Spider-Man's like, "Trust me, it was epic. I punched him in the face." I remember him bragging about that all the time. It's like, okay, Spider-Man, you punched Thanos in the face, yeah. That's awesome.
I don't know. The only thing I was really expecting to see, but I hoped he didn't, just to see like a cameo of it. I thought when they brought that other suit out, like Tony was giving him that other suit, I thought you were going to see the Tad talked about it, that claw suit or whatever it was called, the
Iron Spider?
Iron Spider.
I thought we'd get a glimpse of that.
Why don't you think that you won't? You think Tony just
like a cameo of it?
You think Tony just threw it in a furnace and was like, well...
He might not have made it yet, too, though.
Oh, I thought you meant like the suit he showed in...
At the end of...
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that suit would be the Iron Spider.
I think it is the Iron Spider.
It's got a different color scheme, though. The Iron Spider is like all...
Totally.
Yeah. I don't think it's not... It might just be an upgrade suit for Spider-Man and not the actual Iron Spider suit.
But it does have like an iron kind of sheen to it.
Yeah.
And it might have the thingies in the back of it.
The 3 legs in the back.
Yeah.
I want to see the old school one, and I was hoping you'd get to see it, especially where they didn't even use it. I thought that would have been a perfect time just to give, the audience the...
Well, the Iron Spider wasn't one of his most popular suits, and he didn't have it very long.
A lot of people didn't like it.
Yeah, and...
Main thing is it kind of took away the uniqueness and ability of Spider-Man himself, where instead of like relying on his actual ability, it was just... he had technology to use now. Whereas, like, at least in the new suit, like, he has got some functionality, but it's still his abilities that he's using that are just kind of being enhanced as opposed to, I'm Spider-Man, but I'm now also Iron Man.
I think that also kind of, like, you're right there, too. But I think it also harkened to the fact that at that point, Spider-Man was kind of seen as betraying the good guys. Because Iron Man was kind of the bad guy in that story.
Yeah.
Depending on your point of view, but... And when he gave it up, then he joined back up with Cap, but he had his...
regular suit on.
Regular suit back, yeah.
Almost like he shed the corporate shell.
Yeah.
Part of the
that was such a good storyline. Fucking Civil War was awesome. Civil War 2 was... not that good, but it gave us, like, Red Skull, Cap, Hail Hydra. What are your predictions for Civil War or Infinite War then?
Infinity Wars?
Yeah.
Everyone
I thought you
dies.
had some.
Me?
Yeah.
No, really.
Oh.
I was thinking it's going to be awesome battles of Thanos probably kicking their ass the entire first
I guess, what do you want to see?
What I want to see?
Yeah, there we go.
I want to see a party with all the Avengers that are not, like Team Cap, you know, they're in the underground. And then you have
Sorry.
Stop, let me finish. You can laugh all you want. So this is like what I want to see. So like you have Iron Man and his Avengers all in their little Avenger compound, and they're having a little get together, a little party, like, hey, yeah, I'm glad you guys are here. And then you have Cap and his underground. It's doing like a kind of a split back and forth, and then they both get a notification of something is coming to the atmosphere.
Right.
And it's Thanos, and so they both like react to it. And they both meet up at the same spot, and they're like, oh, they're going to go down, and then Thanos fucking hits, and he stands up, and he's like, it's on, bitches, and they're like, okay, and he just starts fucking people up, like, just a massacre, like, they don't even stand a chance.
The only reason I'm laughing is because out of everything you could have said, I wasn't expecting to say party. Like, they're all having a barbecue or something. And they're just like, woo, good thing we're the saviors of the world. What's that? Boom. I did not expect you to say party.
I think one of the most epic points that's going to come in that Infinity Wars, which I think is going to be
Well, what do you think is going to happen?
Is when Thanos... I just see Thanos at some point having most everybody knocked out and picking Vision up and ripping that gem.
Oh, that gem's got to come out, man.
And I just see that as being just a huge...
And then Scarlet Witch loses her shit.
Like I said, I think that scene right there is going to be like the best scene.
I'll probably cry.
I think of that. That's just going to be... I just see that being a great scene.
Seeing that, I feel like I have nothing to contribute because, like, any theories I have are going to be, like, way too close because I saw the Infinite War trailer, so I'm not even going to put them out there.
I see that when I just see him picking him up and just, like, ripping it out of his hand.
Okay, how many people think they're going to die? You Vision for sure. You just said that.
Vision.
But we don't know if Vision can't operate without that gem in his head, though.
I don't know. That I don't know if he's going to die or not. So
because we could get White Vision.
I do think that's where the whole point when everybody is going to run away. I don't think it's going to be Spider-Man or anybody. I think it's just going to be Scarlet Witch losing her crap when the last gem that's taken, I think, is going to be from Vision.
So that's the last one.
Yeah, but he doesn't have any other gems right now. So he still has to collect them all. Like, they're all scattered and hidden. Well, they're not hidden.
We know where all of them are at.
Yeah.
Except
but he doesn't have him, is what I'm saying.
Except the Soul Gem. We don't know where that one's at.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you think? Who do you think is going to die?
If I had to pick who was going to be dying,
yeah,
I'm pretty sure Cap's going to die.
Cap's dead.
Yeah, it's either going to be Cap or Iron Man, or...
How do you think Cap's going to die? If you think he's going to die first.
Alright,
you just think he's going to die.
So what I think is going to happen,
and
that's how it plays out in my head. Kind of like the Spider-Man thing. I don't think Spider-Man's going to die. He's too fresh.
Oh yeah. Well,
he's going to want to try. Spider-Man's going to want to try and stay and help fight off Thanos so people can escape. And Cap and Tony are going to turn to him at the same time and be like, no, get the fuck out of here. And he's like, no, guys, they can help. And they're like, no, this is not your fight. Your fight is tomorrow. Leave. And then they turn to each other, look at each other, and they both apologize and like, let's do this.
The pro handshake, like, oh,
yeah,
okay.
Let's take him. They're like, yeah, let's do this. And you got Cap and Iron Man fighting Thanos so everyone else can get the fuck out of there, dragging a unconscious Bruce Banner who got knocked out when he was a Hulk. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Where are they fleeing to?
Just away.
Okay.
What would
no, that's the only part. It's like I was confused. Like, are they fleeing from Earth? In your theory?
What I would like is either if the Guardians show up, they are getting them all into the ship to flee, or Thor is there and he's trying to get the Bifrost to pull him to Asgard or wherever it is. Assuming that it's, I haven't seen the trailers for that stuff, so.
Well, no, but you know what happens in Ragnarok so far.
I know, like, that one chick, like, fucked a lot of shit up and...
Asgard, yeah, I think she completely did.
And I know...
So the Bifrost might not be gone.
And Heimdall is, like, in... Heimdall? Israel, though.
Yeah.
Is, like, in the woods somewhere.
Helena? Or... Who are you talking about?
The guy with the eyes that sees everything.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Heimdall?
We don't know... Yeah, Heimdall.
Well, he was, like, in the woods with, like, all his armor off and stuff.
Yeah, right? We don't know his fate either.
So, like, they're all just trying to escape either through, like, Thor trying to get him off through the Rainbow Bridge thing, or, like, the Guardians trying to get him all, like, they're...
Either one.
Yeah.
They're just gonna get off the Earth.
And you have you have Cap and Iron Man just tag teaming fucking Thanos, barely holding their own, but there's enough of a distraction and annoyance that everyone else can get away. And, like, the end scene is, like, you see the ship flying off, and it kind of pans back, and Cap just happens to look up and get distracted as they're flying, like, they're gone. Face caved in by a fist.
Wow.
Then Tony loses his shit, unloads everything on Thanos, and there's this big cloud of smoke, and then a hand comes out, grabs Iron Man's helmet, squeezes.
Pepper is
following this remotely, and then you're seeing it from her end, the camera, and then it just.
Well, you know what? Signal. You know what? But I mean, Tony doesn't even have to be in the suit, though.
Yeah, it's remote control, but he's gonna be there.
He's gonna be in the suit.
His head's gonna get crushed.
Yeah.
Like they're both their heads are gonna be crushed.
Wow.
And then the end scene is gonna be like Thanos with like camera crews, and he's just holding up from, like, not showing their faces, but he's holding up a body with Captain America's suit in it, and holding up Iron Man's suit, and just kind of, like, holding them like little dolls, and I think that's how they should end it. Just on a super downer note.
Super downer note.
Super down. Yeah.
I mean, I won't say what I think is going to happen 100%, but I do think that Infinity War is going to end on a downer. It's going to end on the Empire Strikes Back kind of ending. For sure. That's a given. It's got to, because it got two parts to it.
Yeah. But I'm just looking at the sense of, like, what is more downer than two of the biggest heroes and stars of the MCU, one being killed. Now the Avengers have absolutely no leadership.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just completely gone.
Mm-hmm.
Two of the biggest powerhouses are essentially gone.
Mm-hmm.
Thanos is reigning supreme, and he's got one more gem to get.
You think Thanos can knock Hulk out with one fucking punch?
I didn't say one punch.
You think he can knock him out in general?
Yes. I think like they're gonna the Avengers gonna get cocky, and it's like, we got a Hulk, and Hulk just goes in to go smashing, and it's just like 5 minutes of just haymaker, and then just fucking down.
Thanos isn't that big.
Huh?
I don't think Thanos is that tough.
Yeah, I think he is. I think they're gonna make him fucking OP as hell, and he's gonna. It's gonna be like just a huge drag out fight. And Thor's gonna try and jump in there, and he's gonna get swatted down like a fucking fly. And Hulk's like, friend back, and he's Hulk speak, and he just go back to haymaker, and he's gonna trying to keep people back, and that's how Hulk kind of gets beaten. Is because Thanos gives no fucks about anybody, and people keep trying to jump in, and Hulk's like, you gotta get back, let me do my shit. Because he's getting distracted, he's kind of getting overwhelmed, and then he just...
I don't know, I kind of figured... I didn't think you'd see Thor nor Hulk till like right at the ending. Like,
I don't know, man.
Why would they be at...
I think they're just going to be getting back from all the stuff from Ragnarok.
That's what you think?
Well, we got to see Ragnarok still. Like, what I'm saying is, like, I mean, you've seen Hulk got knocked out by the Hulkbuster? Thanos is stronger than the Hulkbuster.
I think the only reason we saw Hulk get knocked out by the Hulkbuster is because Hulk was under a spell, and he was starting to come... Like, it was an unnatural Hulk out. And he was starting to come out of the spell, and he was like, what the fuck is going on? Well, and he's looking around, and then he got knocked out.
But he was still the Hulk, and he got knocked out, and he was distracted from coming out of the spell. So if he's distracted from keeping everyone else back, Thanos is probably stronger than the Hulkbuster. If Hulk is distracted from keeping everyone else back, Thanos could knock him out.
I'm not even saying you're wrong. I'm just like,
It's a stretch, and it's going to take a lot.
Yeah.
But it could happen, and that's going to be like one of those, like, oh shit.
That's like...
It's going to be a oh shit moment, and that's when Thor is going to drop down, grab a unconscious Bruce Banner, and fly the fuck back.
You want a fun one? I heard that you might like. I guess we can end it on. You know, in Homecoming, how Tony had sold the Avengers Tower.
Yeah.
And was moving upstate. One of the fun theories I heard was that Marvel may have retrieved the rights to the Fantastic Four, and they might have bought the...
Is it going to become the Baxter Tower?
It might have become the Baxter Tower. Someone said that, and I was like, that makes all the sense in the world.
That would be so cool. I'm down for that.
Yeah. I hope that's right.
Come on, Fox, don't fuck it up.
I don't think Fox has anything to do with it. I think to get their X-Men show, I think they had to give up a lot of stuff. And that might have been one of them. I don't know if Fox owns... No, it's Sony.
X-Men show?
Yeah, there's this show coming on TV.
Oh, yeah.
There's two. There's the Legion, and there was another one about mutants being hunted by Sentinels and shit. But as like,
I haven't heard of either of those.
Yeah.
But again, I am very much under the radar and everything, so
yeah,
my information comes from these talks.
So did you want to add anything?
I don't know. Like I said, I think the Thor and Hulk are going to come in towards the end of that. I think that's why Captain and Iron are going to get just smashed.
Fuck, I wish you guys had watched that damn trailer, because I'm like screaming in my head.
But it's not them.
I'm like, you're so fucking wrong, Brent.
It's fine, I don't care. But we'll see. I mean, I think I remember seeing something on the trailers where they are in there during the fight with Thanos, but...
Okay. So, to conclude...
Conclusion.
Go see Homecoming. I saw it twice.
Did you?
Yeah.
I was in town too?
Yeah, I was in town.
Yeah.
I went and watched it again. I was like, oh, this movie's so damn charming.
I think seeing it once was enough for me.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot. Did you guys want to wrap anything up?
We are in the present, so... Get it? You should wrap things up. Like a present.
Wow. Yeah.
That was...
Ended it.
His bad puns to end it.
Just ended on a bad pun. Why the fuck not?
I think every pun is bad. And that just makes them amazingly awesome.
I've heard some good, witty ones.
Some really good ones.
Some sometimes.
I mean, none of them are from me, but they're good. I have dad jokes and puns. It's my comedy.
You want anything?
Not really anything.
One?
All right. I guess we can conclude this podcast. Thanks for listening.
And/or watching, and/or contributing, and/or doing the Macarena.
Especially the Macarena.
Yes. If you send videos...
It's completely old and outdated. Yeah.
If you send videos to us...
Upload them on our Facebook page.
You doing the Macarena, Chewy will give you a like.
Yeah.
Especially if you have steak.
Or chicken.
Or beef.
Yeah, any kind of meat product.
Anything really. He's a dog.
I know you just realized you said Chewy. We never mentioned Chewy. And now you're saying he's a dog. And now people are like, no, he's a Wookiee. Fuck you, Tad. You don't know jack shit.
Chewy is my dog.
Clearly, you've never seen Spaceballs. Barf. Man's best friend.
Yeah, like and subscribe and comment and all that other shit. And we got a gaming channel. Go watch Go watch that. Watch Tad play Tomb Raider. He loves it.
Yes, I'm having so much fun. Fuck that. Go watch Shovel Knight.
Shovel Knight. Ren's having so much fun.
I am enjoying Shovel Knight.
Or Titanfall.
Titanfall. Are you enjoying Titanfall?
Yeah, I like it a lot.
I'm so over Tomb Raider already. Alright.
Yeah, we'll talk about it in the next podcast. Bye.